Today's mindset tip or productivity tip is food shopping. What I want to talk to you about food shopping is making a list ahead of time. The reason I suggest you make a list ahead of time is because it makes life way easier if you are going to have a list that you follow. It allows you from deviating from distractions, buying things that are going to cause you to overeat or any of that stuff. Is this magic? No. Do most people do it? No. That's the issue. Most people don't do it, right? Now, here's how I like to categorize my list, okay? Think about the layout of your shop, of your Coles, your Woolies, your Aldi, okay? You know how it kind of goes. You walk in, for me anyways, I walk into Woolies. I'm picturing this right now. The fruit and veggie section is on my left-hand side, okay? I walk straight down, continuing on from the fruit and veggie section, I've got my meats on the left-hand side, I've got milks on the right-hand side, and then you do like, that's your first lane, you come back down, then I've got my yogurts, my cheeses, all that stuff. The next one is all the cereals, blah, 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 blah. Like you picture it, okay? Think about each aisle you walk down and if you can, visualize, or next time you walk down, make mental notes. Where is everything, okay? Because when I write a list, I don't write it as in like cold stuff here, hot stuff here. I kind of do, but I kind of don't. I write out the way that I walk around the store, because then otherwise I've got this fucking list where I get to the end of the store and I'm like, God damn it, I forgot this and I've got to go back. So it's like, all right, what fruits and veggies do I need? Write that down, because that's going to be first. Do we need to get meat? What meat do we need? Do I need to get milk? What, yogurts, cereals, breads, all that stuff. And then so that way you've labeled it, you know exactly what you need to get. And guess what? You got to set yourself a rule. If it's not on the list, you can't buy it, right? Give yourself the rule that obviously if you're fucking making a stir fry and you've got to write down frozen veggies, Jesus, get your frozen veggies. But don't go and buy other bullshit. This will actually help keep you accountable, help you save money, help you get into the supermarket in and out faster, which will allow you to not waste time, because a lot of people don't like shopping. I am not one of those people. I enjoy food shopping, looking at labels and being a nerd, but this will actually make it a little bit easier for you going forwards, which is a big win, right? So think about that in regards to, planning that list out, and then that way you just keep your list. Like I've basically got the same lists on my phone's note, like the same grocery list. And then if I ever need to add something in, I'll add it in, but I usually buy the same shit every week. So I have yogurts times 4, milks times 2, because I don't want to have to keep going food shopping during the week. Now, fresh produce is something I want to go food shopping for during the week, but I'm not going to be going and doing like another 45-minute to an hour food shop. I just bang, 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 knock it out really quickly. So that's a simple tip that I like to use when it goes to food shopping. It just makes it a lot easier. And then also, if you're going to create recipes, this is kind of bears obvious, but not really. Some people still don't do it, including myself. Like, if you're making recipes, write down the ingredients for the recipes. And then if one other thing I like to do is keep a little bit of routine with what you eat each week. Like, we kind of have the same type of stuff that we eat on a Sunday to Thursday basis, give or take. So at the moment, Sunday is salmon day, all right? Monday is 1 p.m. lasagna. Tuesday, Angie has her touch footy, and I'm working later. So for us, it's like a Mexican, which is very easy, like, a 90-minute rice. We already got chicken cooked. We chuck some cheese on there and some beans and corn. It takes like fucking 20 minutes to cook up type of thing. Wednesday is pizza night, so we make homemade pizzas. Thursday, just kind of depends on what we feel like. Thursday's like, I kind of feel like, do we want to make a stir fry? Do we want to do Mexican again? Kind of like a leftover side of things. And then Friday is usually, Friday we're kind of doing something. Like Friday's like a Guzman night or a takeaway night for the most part. And then on Saturday, we will then just pick whatever we feel like. Because Saturday's like a fun, choose whatever we want to cook night if we feel like something different. But we just have kind of that routine where it's like Sunday to, let's say, Thursday, Sunday to Thursday, give or take, is quite consistent with the same stuff. That way I always know what I'm cooking. We can change ingredients really simply. Like, you change 1 or 2 things to completely change the meal. So lasagna, we change the mince to turkey mince. Sometimes she'll add Philadelphia cream cheese. Sometimes she won't. Like simple stuff like that, definitely change the meal. Mexican, you change the flavor of the rice. You might use like more heartier, darker colors. You might use more lighter stuff. Pizza, you can completely change a pizza from making a barbecue chicken one night to beef on another night, like barbecue beef, or again Peronaise and chicken. Like, you can change all that stuff around. Very easy way for you guys to have a little bit of regiment within your choices, I guess, with food each week. It makes it a lot easier for you to stick to, and again, in saying that, it just gives you some structure so you're not stressing. So make a list, stick to the list, Try and keep some routine with your dinners if you can. It just makes life a little bit easier for you.